Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aztecs. Who's going to score? A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. A sack on the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Now that's how you get a playoff game started for a defense. You come up with a huge sack like that, get this offense behind the sticks.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Scarlet Knights moving quickly down the field here. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Scarlet Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big play and moves the ball down inside the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Hands off to the left. Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Aztecs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aztecs. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
We'll try to run it with the option. Powers through. Breaks into aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The San Diego State offense on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to take another shot right here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Black. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Pitch play to the back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Good short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. What an electric play. Suddenly they've moved into scoring position down to the 24.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Scarlet Knights are going to cash in this red zone trip. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Pitches to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. And He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Aztecs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Black. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll try the option play here. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Scarlet Knights are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback still with the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense is still clicking. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Black. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Work out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, San Diego State.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The pass rush closing in. Finds room at the 30. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Trucks through the defender. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Scarlet Knights looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Scarlet Knights hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Fights through the tackler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Touchdown, Aztecs. And this one is getting ugly. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that previous play. Give it to the back again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Touchdown, San Diego State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very... He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Black. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's all they pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run the option. Running through the tackle.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rutgers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved.
It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now